Hey, what's up, guys? It's Andrew Santowski. I'm giving you my UFC 311 Makhachev versus Moicano fight day predictions. So let's get into it, guys. Make this real short. Tagir Ulanbekov against Clayton Carpenter. Let's pull up the odds. So Tagir is sitting minus 320. Come back on Carpenter plus 270. I don't know, man. I just don't agree with that. Carpenter's been very good. Tagir, he just doesn't fight enough. 2-fight winning streak. He hasn't fought since 2023, man. I don't know. I like Carpenter for a pick here, but I imagine a lot of people will be on Ulanbekov. Ricky Tercios against Bernardo Sopaj. Tercios, he looks a lot bigger, man. I would not be surprised to see an upset here. I know a lot of people are probably on Sopaj. I am picking him here. He has a reach disadvantage. I mean, Tercios is going to have the grappling advantage, wrestling advantage. Sopaj's going to want to keep this on the feet standing so he can strike. I'm going to side with Sopaj here, but it won't surprise me if Tercios pulls this off. Rinya Nakamura against Moulin Gafarov. I think Nakamura's going to win here. Carol Rosa against Aline Perez. Very interesting fight. I'm siding with Rosa. But Perez, I mean, if she can implement takedowns and get this to the ground and control her on the ground, she might steal some rounds there. But I'm going to side with Rosa. Grant Dawson against Diego Ferreira. Again, let's look at the guys. Let's look at their ages here. Diego Ferreira. Showing his age, 40 years old. Grant Dawson's 30 years old, so there's a 10-year age gap. I think Dawson's gonna win here. He does have to watch out for the sub. I mean, Diego Ferreira can sub anybody. I'm gonna side with Dawson though. Bogdan Guskov against Billy Ekalena. Ekalena making his UFC debut on short notice. Bogdan, I'm gonna side with Bogdan here, but again, can't really be too confident in with this guy. He hasn't gone out of the Well, he has gone into the second round, but let's look at the price tag on him. Minus 450. Absolutely not. But I will side with Bogdan here. Zach Reese against Azamat Bakov. Azamat looked a little scared at the weigh-ins, in my opinion. Zach Reese stared him down. I'm going to side with Zach Reese as an underdog here. Peyton Talbott against Ronnie Barcelos. I think Peyton Talbott's probably going to knock out Barcelos in the first round. Holland against Rainer de Ritter. I think de Ritter's the right side here. We're starting to see some money come back on Holland. I mean, obviously the line moved to de Ritter being the favorite, which he should be. Holland is not a natural 185er. De Ritter is. De Ritter wants to grapple. Holland wants to strike. I don't think Holland takes these fights serious anymore. De Ritter looks so awkward on the feet, though, so again, if he can't get this down, he's in trouble. I think he's going to have a serious strength advantage over Holland. I think he's going to get to the ground, and I expect him to pick up the win here. Jailton Almeida against Spivak. Again, Spivak's recent wins aren't going to really matter here because he's going up against Jailton Almeida, who I think is going to stop his one-fight winning streak. Almeida, he's just a big, good heavyweight, man. He's going to have Spivak on the ground, defending submissions, defending punches, and I think Jailton's going to either knock him out or submit him. Jiri against Jamal. Again, Jamal's probably the better technical striker here, but there's something about Jiri, man. He looks focused, and I think Jiri will land something on Jamal. I think Jamal might hit Jiri, maybe hurt him, but I think Jiri is going to just out-volume Jamal and just catch him with some nasty strikes and pick up a win here. I'm going to side with Jiri. Merab against Umar. Again, a lot of money came back in on Merab. This probably wasn't going to be a play for me, but it probably will be a play for me now. Again, I haven't bet it yet, but we'll see where the line goes. Umar, he probably does have the better striking, but dude, Merab is game. He's going to fight hard, man. He's the working man. He's the definition of the working man. I mean, the guy worked in construction for a long time. He's still got that attitude and that mindset too. And I just think this is going to be a close fight. I just don't see. I think the pressure's on Umar. I don't think the pressure's on Merab here. So Merab, he's kind of got a free roll of the dice here, man. He's the defending bantamweight champion, and he's sitting at over plus 200 odds. So again, we're getting a defending champion at big dog odds like this. I'm going to side with Merab here for a pick, guys. Islam Makhachev against Renato Moicano. Arman Sarukian did not look good at the pre-fight press conference. On Thursday, I was not surprised to see him pull out. He was not talking much. He kind of had a dissatisfied look on his face. You could tell something was up. I'm sure he probably already knew then. I'm sure the UFC kind of already knew. And Renato joins up. Glad to see him get that opportunity, man. He does take a lot of late notice fights. Dariush been on a losing streak. Moicano's been on a winning streak. It makes sense to give Moicano the title shot. So let's see what Moicano can do. But I think Makhachev's too big, too strong. And I think he's going to get a knockout win here. So, guys, my picks for the card. Makhachev, Dvalishvili, Prochazka, Almeida, DeRitter, Talbott, Reese, Guskov, Dawson, Rosa, Nakamura, Sopaj, and Carpenter.